Hey guys, so today bringing you another video. Welcome back to the main account. We are playing against a cringy Vayne top, but thankfully we had last pick, so we got to know what we're against. We did just lose a game, and this is the Shaco that beat my team last game. From memory, he was a one-trick Shaco player. Honestly, Shaco is a really decent ban right now. It is worth knowing, because like there are so many one-tricks of that champ, and he's really strong. He did just get some nerfs, but he is still giga strong right now. So he is a pretty decent ban, because I think a lot of Shaco one-tricks don't really have an alternative pick. They just play Shaco. Yeah, I don't know why someone's playing Vayne top. Who knows? But hopefully Teemo will be okay against it. I don't have the Teemo hat. I think it's up there. I can get it maybe after a little while. Grasp the Undying Senna. I don't think that's a thing anymore, but okay. Okay. So she's got Cleanse to obviously try and cleanse my Q, or cleanse the Ignite, or cleanse the Poison. It will cleanse all of them. But it should be fine. So they're a very squishy comp. And a squishy comp into Jinx, Aurora, Wukong. Even Teemo, I'll be doing a lot of damage to them eventually. So hopefully we'll have a decent game. Obviously, I might just get mega camped by the Shaco, but I'm kind of expecting that anyway. Again, Wukong should camp a Vayne, because Vayne is a cringy top laner, like more cringe than a Teemo. So she should be camped as well. You can see Wukong has started blue side, which means he's pathing this way. That's good at least. He's tanking minions. And her Q does a decent amount at level 1. Trying to basically Q me on cooldown. He just cleansed. He sucks. He cleansed so early. What the heck? That was wild. That shows quite a lot. Holy moly, that was bad from her. Oh, that Shaco did the exact same invade last game. Oh, dude, it's like they're one tricks, but they also just play the exact same way every single game. It's so weird. I've always said the thing that a one trick should have, out of, you know, their biggest strength, should be their versatility. But so many of them are not like that at all. It's like if you're a one trick, you know your champion and out. You don't have to think about your champion, so you should have so much versatility in build and play style. But it's literally the opposite. None of them think. Like, they always just play the exact same way, and then with no variance. It's the weirdest thing in the world. It's so bizarre. Autopilot? Yeah. I think it's part autopilot. But I just think so many of the one-trick community just wastes being a one-trick. I find it so weird. Wait. I like it like Shaco. Again, he wasn't great last game, but we unfortunately had a Nautilus jungle who was probably first timing it was since the change. So, yeah, he kind of had free reign. Like, what is this? Like, why does the enemy top laner always just get so much help? Now I'm having help. Hoggies, let's go! Nice. That Shaco was literally like laning with the Vayne. That's insane. Well done, Wukong. Good job. I think the Wukong has recognized this lane is going to be a bit of fiesta. But, like, because it's a Vayne top, she doesn't belong here, right? And I know some people go, but what's the difference between Vayne and Teemo? Teemo is designed to be a top laner, so he has top lane balance. Vayne is not designed to be a top laner, so she has no form of top lane balance whatsoever. If anything, she has negative top lane balance because Riot does not want her here. So Riot will arguably make Vayne squishier than she normally would even want to be or should be, because they do not want this champion here. Fundamentally, they do not want it here. So you can abuse the hell out of something like a Vayne top because, again, they don't really belong. So, nice by the way. And obviously, AP Shaco again, not very strong in the early game either. So, you know, Wukong is okay in the early game. He's kind of more of a mid-game champion, I would say. But realistically, like, he's not the most early game champ. Ult, bam! Someone's dead. You put Vayne and Teemo in the same top. I mean, that's, like, without sounding bad, that is just wrong. Did she cleanse then, or no? Did she just demo away? Yeah, like what people don't get is when a champion is designed for a role, they get the benefits of being that role, and they get, in theory, counters for being that role too. Hello, Zelge. Because Vayne is not considered, and they do not want Vayne in top lane, she gets a lot of the benefits. Sure, she's a pure 1v1 killy champion, but she doesn't get the kind of other side of, you know, having resistances and tankiness that are built more for top lane specifically. Like Vayne is just a cheese pick in top lane, you know? She's used to try and cheese 1v1 matchups. Like the weird thing is normally you'd never she blind picked Vayne. That's weird. Like that's a bit unique. I don't know why someone would blind pick a Vayne pick. Like, she's not a blind pick. She's, oh, I know my opponent is playing Tryndamere or Darius. I'm going to lock in Vayne. She's more that. So, again, I don't know why blind... Ah, nice. Again, this is great. Normally, obviously, I would not get many jungle ganks. But the thing is, lesson to everybody, if there's a Vayne top and you're the jungler, please, for the love of God, no matter what your top laner is, gank it. It sucks. It's purely and simple a 1v1 cheese pick. But guess what? Don't make it 1v1. It's that simple. They also tilt really hard from my experience. So, don't give them the freedom, you know? That's what she wants. She wants the freedom. The Teemo wins against Vayne? Yes and no. Don't underestimate a Vayne. Vayne's obviously damage output is crazy strong. Oh my god. What just happened? Oh my god, you know what just happened? Nice! I went to undo that. Oh, Shaco's in the pit. That's Shaco. I went to undo it because I was like, no, I don't want to do this. But because a damage tick went off, I couldn't press undo. So... my choice of undoing the refillable potion sale was no longer my choice. Badge. Nice, Mr. Zelge. Do we have a Huzzy Eye contract for Mr. Zelge, anyone? He greets everybody. Normally with a lot of emotes. Hey, Garrett Bader with the gifted sub straight off the bat. Huzzy snipe over the Forge. Very kind. But like, what would you guys, if you knew, like this game, we knew we were against a Vayne top lane, what would you pick? I think Teemo is definitely a good one. Hell, I think there are some like melee characters you can get away with. He just put that down. Shaco is not great. Again, as I said, he wasn't fantastic last game. It's just we had a Nautilus jungle who didn't really do anything. Where did the Vayne go in all that, by the way? Because like she was top lane and she's now not even top. So I'm kind of confused of where is she? Where is she? Anybody get the reference? Oh, she's mid. LOL, she tried to go mid to get a cheesy kill. This Vayne. She flashed. This Vayne. Is she okay? I'm gonna take a wild bet. She blind picked it, which is weird. The way she's playing, I'm gonna say she could be a Vayne top main. Which again, there's not many of them. Not many of them exist. Yorick used to be your go-to, but the problem with Yorick again, if he mucks up, he's dead to a Vayne. That's the problem because of her 1v1 nature, and she kills tanky things so quick. If you make a mistake on something like him, you are just dead. Malphite? She banned Malphite. Oh yeah, she banned Malphite. That makes it even more likely that she's probably a Vayne top main. Or at the very least, she knew she was going to pick it at the beginning of this match. I like this Wukong. I like this Wukong a lot. Swain! Oh, that definitely isn't something I would consider. I'm just going to take Wukong? Are we just not playing the game, bro? What happened? Why? Huh? Why did Wukong do nothing? Did I get executed? Yeah. No, she got blued. Was that a kill? That was a kill for her. What just happened? Why did Wukong not do anything? He didn't ult or anything. I'm so confused right now. That's first tower. What just happened? Does anybody know what just happened? I'm so confused. There you go, Zelge. Very nice. What? I am confused. Confused.com. Did he get condemned? Oh. He should have just opened with his ulti though. But literally, before she could even press condemn, there should have been his ult. Oh, it's happened. Can't do anything about it now. Oh. What is wrong with you? Like, genuinely. Experimental Hex Plate Rush. And it is a good item. In theory, on Vayne, you could say it makes sense, but let's be honest, it's not going to be stronger than Blade the Ruin King. Like, it's just not going to be. You know where Shaco is? Boom, I get killed by a Shaco. Aurora wasn't in the fight. That was the difference in that. But yeah, I'd say like third item, sure, but not definitely not a rush. Definitely not. Well, my team just got wrecked. I'm gonna stay top. Well, someone just said you thought Shaco would camp me. I think he was going to, because it started as it, but then they got destroyed in the early, so it kind of probably put him off. Because he has come top 2 or 3 times. I think he just got put off continuing. Because I think the risk became too big. Because like he's had a very bad game.
I've got a good feeling about today.
Look at this mushroom, baby.
Hello, trees. Hello, rock. Hello.
Very nice.
Everything
Do 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 do. I swear the Senna's doing an out-of-date build as well, by the way. Like, I swear you don't go Grasp the Undying Black Cleaver Rush from Senna support anymore.
You're welcome.
Dude, let's go. This Shaco's gonna hate me, bro. He gonna hate me. Didn't want that. Sorry, I should have given that to Wukong, but I was worried it was about to walk into the mushroom. I really didn't want it to walk into the mushroom. Nice. Oh, we need to stay for a little bit of gold. And we have Malignant. Okay, what do you guys think is the chances that these two mushrooms will get me 80 gold? Do you think they'll get me 80 gold? Okay, hey, hang on. Oh, Hog. I think we can get away with it. Hey, let's go, baby. What? How? These last 5 minutes, right? Are they 5 minutes? Yeah. So if I put some down, they'll count for the dragon. Wait, what is this Vayne doing? There is something wrong with the Vayne, I will say. My Jinx obviously must have really misplayed. Oh god, must have really misplayed to die there. Oh, just AD carry diff. Vayne is a great champion. Vayne's great. She's just not a top laner. I wanted to go put mushrooms down. What the heck? Oh. Swing and a miss. So fast. Oh yeah, I will say, again, I'm not going to be talking about the WS&D mess like a lot, but I will say there's already been a bunch of people coming out. Yes, certain concepts of League of Legends just do not work with it. Like, just genuinely don't work. You'll not be able to play Anivia. And again, obviously, I like Anivia. It means a lot to me. Anivia won't be able to play. And she already sucks as it is right now. But part of Anivia's skill and use of things is relying on people to basically have auto-pathing. The moment that auto-pathing isn't a thing, because WS&D, yeah, Vayne, sorry, you just won't be able to play Anivia. And if you're like, why? Basically, think of how Anivia works with wall mechanics. You can basically nudge people in the right direction, and then when you're nudging people in the right direction, combining with auto-pathing, it basically can get you things on Anivia, and that's what she's kind of designed to be. You know, that's part what the champion is in mind of doing. When the auto-path is not a thing, you won't be able to direct people you want, nudging them with your wall and stuff anymore. So, yeah. Not good. Really, really bad. And again, these are a bunch of use cases. There's already a few, obviously, use cases that people have come up with in, like, a couple of days. I think these use cases are only going to grow and grow and grow. So, yeah. Yeah, I'd agree. It's a bit weird that Vayne doesn't have red trinket. She has blue trinket, which is a bit peculiar. It's clearly not. Huh. Oh, Shaco got the dragon? Eesh. The hell is this Vayne? Is she building a collector on Vayne? There's the red trinket. Doo -doo -doo. This is so cringe. This is so cringe. I have to check. She's a one trick. Oh, it's so cringe. It's a one trick Vayne top lane player. Holy moly. La cringe. That's wild. They banned Malphite. Oh, this player sucks. Probably one of the worst players we've played against in a very long time. Oh, my days. Oh, dear. And yeah, this Senna's doing a completely out-of-date build. That's kind of weird. Maybe she hasn't played for a few months? Why? Okay. So Aurora, in my head, must be holding quite a lot of gold, no? He's only got Malignance with components. I haven't had, like, the best game, and I have two and a half items. Like, she should definitely have more component than that. Shaco just jump on one of my mushrooms. Collector, what is this build? Oh, dude, the Senna's just laning with her now. The Senna's just ignoring the Aphelios and just laning with Vayne. Ah, she's already a cheese pick. She shouldn't need help that much. It's kind of the whole point of cheese picking. She's in this bush. They were just sitting in there together. What? No, I'd agree cringe is overused as a term, but Vayne top is cringe. That is a rightful use of it. He's doing the exact same build he did last game. Senna's really trying to help this Vayne. He didn't use Q. Maybe he used it to get into the... Oh, actually. No, he walked in there. Guys, we're letting a Vayne auto attack. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on. I'm on. I'm on. I'm on. Oh. I want to go over to the dragon. I just want to get this kind of pushing. Shaco's coming top. Why are they all coming top? Are they going to go for Baron? Yeah, they're looking at Baron, I think. They just might be really desperate. Yeah, they're actually trying it. I guess double AD carries. Bit too desperate, I guess. Well, they got wrecked. Who's alive? Shaco is alive. Should just go do the dragon. The dragon is even a risk though, because he's alive. So yeah, they're in a very kind of desperate, I guess, mindset. Just go back. We can actually start building proper damage now, because right now this is kind of just like our utility. When we get Leandri's, damage actually starts kicking in. And they could just be on it. They genuinely could just be on it with Vayne. Vayne obviously murders Baron stupidly fast, so... Dude, we knew. I was very confused about that. We knew going into that what was going on. Wukong kind of just went, yoo! Oh. He might try to loop around and box behind. Try and kill minions. Chance. Definitely think we're fine taking this type of thing. Sometimes it's a bit too early to take an inhib. 27 minutes, yeah, you're fine. Take it. Right, let's get some damage. I want to start putting shrooms all around Baron. I would love level 16 though, because obviously that gives an extra oomph to the mushrooms. Yeah, a bit of a weird game, but I think having a Vayne top is always going to turn it into a weird game. Oh, damage. Damage. Oh! Dude, he's dead! Yeah! Let's go! That was huge! Nice, that Jinx rocket. That was great. That was genuinely great. This Shaco's had a terrible game. Honestly, like last game, I don't think he played that well. It's just he was against a Nautilus support that didn't offer anything. And it's like, Shaco in the early game, we had an AP Shaco the game before who did really bad in the early, because again, it sucks early. So if you let an AP Shaco have an okay early game, it's a scary pick. It scales really well. The weakness of AP Shaco is the fact his early game is so bad. Right, level 16. But like last game, when he was against a Nautilus support, he had a free early, so he did good. This game, he's had a Wukong that's been more in his face. Well, suddenly, he's doing bad because he hasn't had that Vayne ult. He hasn't had that free... Oh. He hasn't had that free thingy. The free early. Aurora one-shot the Ophelio. Very nice. This has been a pretty good game. At least we get our LP back. We're unfortunately like lower Diamond 1. We got demoted earlier. We got demoted earlier and then we've lost like 2 since being demoted. So we're like 30-something LP right now. So at least this will get us on the win because we're on a 5-game loss streak before this game. So it's nice to change that around. That was a pretty decent game. But yeah, she is a one-trick Smurf Vayne top, who also has duoed 50 games of that as well. Okay. So it's also worth knowing, so the Vayne was a one-trick, the Shaco's a one-trick, and the Cassiopeia was one too. That Cassiopeia is over 1,000 games of Cassiopeia this year. It's a lot of games. But no, well done to the Wukong, I'd say especially. The Wukong was great. But we got... Hell, I got 4 honors. Obviously, the highest damage in the game. You should be doing the highest damage in the game a lot on Teemo because of just the nature of the champion. But no, we played good. That Vayne build is... Yeah. But yeah, 6-3-11, 28.8 thousand. So, you know, we're the highest damage and actually by a few thousand. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Overall, pretty good. It's worth knowing that Vayne now is on a 4-game defeat streak. Her last 3 games, she's lost, by the way. I'd bet she wasn't counterpicking in most of these games. So she lost against just me as Teemo. The game before this, she lost against a Quinn. So the Quinn probably knew it was a Vayne top. And the game before that, it was another Teemo. So the Teemo probably knew it was a Vayne top too. Because that's a lot of what the cheese pick relies on. And that's why it should never be a default. Like, one-tricking Vayne top is just silly. Because, like, you know, it's more... It's a counter cheese pick, knowing I'm against something, let's say like a Juggernaut or a Bruiser that's going to be slow in the 1v1, and Vayne has pure 1v1 priority. But if you know it's a Vayne top lane, you can beat it. You just need to kind of know. They stopped playing with the duo. Oh, did they? What was their duo? Their duo was called PY. I don't know what role their duo was. Does anybody know what role their duo was? And let's face it, probably, if I had to guess, jungle, because that usually makes the most sense. Yeah, it's a jungler. Because they'll duo with a Vayne top, and then the jungler will just camp. So then suddenly the Vayne has 1v1 advantage, but then they actually have 2v1 advantage. And they played a lot of Karthus, so it's just Karthus ulting with a Vayne pressing R and going all in. So yeah, that's something. But anyway, really good game. If you guys enjoyed, do throw a like on it, throw a comment, throw a subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.
Welcome to the Rift, where the legends play. It's Aussie games bringing skill every day. From tips to tricks and play so fine, you'll learn the game and have a good time. Thanks for watching, you're the real MVP. Hit that like and sub, join the family tree. Like, comment and subscribe, keep the Aussie dream alive.